pleasant and a blessed day to each and everyone. My name is Melvisi Lorsano, and today I am going to discuss about the importance of Teaching ICT as an exploratory course in Bachelor of Technical Vocational Teacher Education, major in electronics. So, in order to promote the use of technology throughout the process of education, instruction, and the process of education, which the laboratories were established in schools, and in service training were offered to teachers and administrative staffs. Among the recommendation of Commission first was teaching how to use the computers to the students. So, then initiating computer training, the computer-assisted education in upper secondary schools. So, according to International Society of Technology in Education, which is the ICT, it is common acceptance in accordance with requirement of information age, providing educational support to the individuals in their growing. Technology is an indispensable part of education. International standards can be seen as an indication of this common acceptance. So, in order to promote the use of technology throughout the process of education and instruction, laboratories were established in schools, and in service trainings were offered to teachers and administrative staffs. Among the recommendation of communication, first was teaching how to use the computers to the student. Then, initiating computer training and computer-assisted education in upper secondary schools. So, despite of training and resources, investment, and important political supports made by government, ICT usage in teaching and learning process is still inefficient. So, it is not only talking about effect of technology in education, because the effect of technology in education is not a linear one. It was found out that teachers established their own premises and judgment in the usage of ICT in their classroom. At this point, in regard to benefits of ICT usage in teaching and learning process, how to make teacher use ICT appears as an important issue. So, there are different researches show that proper ICT usage in learning environment may develop in students high thinking skills. So, the study were focused on the use of ICT by teachers adopting an approach which deals with direct relations between education and technology. To this end, the teacher purposes of using ICT and the relations between the purpose and some variables were examined. Teachers ICT using purposes were categorized: instructional, management, and personal purposes. So, we consider ICT as an enabler that connects education businesses. So, all types including tertiary education institution to learner their career decision in their learning as well. Enable those business to run more efficiently. So, ICT application in technical vocational teacher education, especially in our fields. This specialized training course has been prepared within the framework of the Project Information and Communication, launched by the UNESCO Institute for Information Technologies in 2022. The course offers opportunities to acquire and develop the knowledge and practical skills necessary to establish, manage, operate ICT mediated teaching and learning Each unit of 3-module course includes the instructional objectives, relevant training materials, and for each corresponding applicant's exercise. Training in program effectiveness is measured by means of evaluation questionnaires and at the end of courses. Designed especially to policymakers' minds and institutions, program, ladders, trainings, and program development specialize the practical tools and able to promote and strengthen the technical and vocational education training through the balanced use of information and communication technologies. The goal of this training program is to build the capacity of high-ranking vocational or education specialized to enable them to effectively promote the strengthen the use of ICT in technical and vocational teacher education and training field. So, to develop this ICT specific vision and the art of seeing things invisible, considered must the given strategic components needed for ICT. So, to develop lifelong learning and the only way to prevent adolescents and remain competitive in job market where work is becoming increasingly knowledge intensive. So one of the challenges with regard of lifelong learning is to provide recurrent opportunities, which is for access education, as access the education and training throughout the life of the persons. So the need for recurrent education and changing labor market condition call flexible access to the BTVTED ELX continuing education modules that will meet workers' lifelong knowledge and learning needs. So, have to be relevant and flexible to promote needs and the just time in learning without distance. So, in responses of the needs, some institutions are implementing open entry or open exit programs in our field, our BTVTED ELX. So, for example, in Univoc, so in 1998, so the reports of Sweden examples, which is very expensive system of adult education. One of these flexible enough to allow adults to acquire their education different stages in their life through the various of models delivery.